Hey guys, ZR Car here, back with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the 2020 Honda Passport Elite. The Elite is the highest trim level and for the Passport. Comes with these black wheels, leather interior, all-wheel drive, heated steering wheel, some stuff like that. So we're going to talk about 10 things that I dislike on the 2020 Honda Passport Elite. Sorry about that wind noise. It's getting a little warm today, so that wind's picking up. So first of all, one of my biggest dislikes is the braking mitigation system. So we'll jump in here and take a little look at it. So this button right here turns on and off if you hold it down, the collision mitigation braking system. So I've got a couple false brakes is what I like to call it. So if you're cruising along and there's no distinguished lines on the road, if it thinks you're gonna hit a car or something, it'll shake the wheel pretty bad and it'll pop up a big brake sign on the dash there, and it's just overall startling. So kind of a pain in the butt, not a deal breaker by any means, especially since you can turn it off, but it's definitely annoying. All right, the number 2 thing that I really hate or dislike about the 2020 Honda Passport is right there. So these seats are not that comfortable. They have very little cushion in them, and on long road trips it can definitely be a pain in the butt, pun intended. It does have these adjustable armrests that kind of ratchet and stop at different levels. So those are pretty nice, but also it does have the heated cooled seats over here and over here for both sides, along with a 10-way adjustable. But overall it just needs some more padding. I wish Honda would spend a little bit more time on that. Number 3, cruising right along, is the brake feel. So I know it's kind of windy out here, but we'll jump out and look at the brakes. So nice vented front discs on the front and rear, all the way around, of course. So they put nice brakes on the outside, but they didn't do a very good job with the brake feel. So when you go to press the brake, it's just really spongy. Like, you'll depress the brake, and it, first of all, it travels for, I don't know, I'd say a couple inches at least. And so it doesn't give you a really good confidence. It's just, it's a little spongy. And then when you have those downshifts, you can feel it in the brake pedal. As it downshifts, it kind of sponges. So I'm really disappointed about the brake feel. I think they could have done it better. But it is what it is. Number 4, moving right along, are the lack of LEDs and the dome lights and the door lights in the back, the rear dome light. So even my Chevys have, at least the Silverado's got the LED interior lights. For 40 grand, they definitely could have put some in. For number 5, the lack of a standard tow hitch. So for the Elite model especially, I think they could have added a tow hitch. Like, it's supposed to be their nicest model, And they could have really added it, because obviously the Elite only comes with all-wheel drive anyways, so they should have added that. And at a minimum, I wish it wasn't so darn expensive. Honda wants $1,700 for that thing, so that does include the obviously the tow hitch, the cover that goes over it, and a couple other things. The auxiliary transmission cooler that bumps up your tow rating from 3,500 to 5,000. Then you also get the wiring harness, so that's cool. But $1,700 I just thought was ridiculous. So that's a pretty big gripe I have. Let's look at another one. So for number 6, I really like these garage door openers to be in a different place. You can kind of see they're on the bottom of the mirror here, right there. My phone won't focus, but yeah, there they are. So I've hit that a couple times and pushed the mirror out of place, and the Silverado has them up here somewhere, and that would have been a lot better spot. So that was number 6. The garage door openers are really a pain. Number 7, I'd really like to have a brake hold. See, they put the mud, snow, ice button right here, and then a bunch of other of the Honda vehicles, that's a brake hold, which I definitely should have. I wish they could have put the four-wheel drive modes in the dash and then had a brake hold down here, but I digress. Whatever. For number 8, I'd really like low speed follow for the Honda sensing. So most of the other Honda vehicles have low speed follow, so this will kick off like under 30 miles an hour or something like that. It'll tell you that it basically kicked off and beep at you. So like if you lived in a busier city where there was a bunch of bumper to bumper traffic, you definitely want that low speed follow. So that's number 8. Number 9, I know I'm starting to nitpick here, and I really do like the Honda Passport, but it does have some things that I don't like. Number 9 is these blind spot indicators. So I don't know if you can see them very good. They're right there. It's a little square in the corner, and they're hard to see because if you look, that's what, 8-10 inches away from the mirror. When you're going to look for traffic, you can kind of see the one on the other side too. So that blind spot indicator is just in a terrible spot. Every place else has them pretty much in the mirror or something super close to the mirror right there, something like that. So number 10, we'll jump outside in the wind, and I really wish it had a separate window gate. Basically, I wish you could open this window somehow, and instead of the whole trunk lid. So if you go and hit the button on the end, watch your ears, it's going to be loud. So if you hit the button, it comes all the way up, but you can see how high it comes. Like in the garage, with my garage door closed, I really can't open it. Here comes the noisiness again, I'm sorry. So I really wish it had some kind of separate glass piece that would just pop open, or some other access, because if it's in the garage with my garage door closed, I just pretty much can't get in there. Alright, so just a quick recap for us. Switch the camera around so you can see me. So quick recap for number 1 was the brake mitigation. So that's probably my biggest gripe, as you can imagine. It's pretty startling. You go along and for no good reason it shakes and thinks you're gonna die. Kind of a pain in the butt. Number 2 is the seats. They just definitely need some more cushion. So number 3 is the brake feel. I know this isn't a Porsche, but come on, Honda. Like, you could seriously make that brake feel better. Number 4, the lack of LED dome lights, stuff like that. For 40 grand, you could probably have thrown in some bulbs. Let's see, number 5 is the lack of standard tow hitch. They really should have included a tow hitch on this, especially the all-wheel drive model. That's ridiculous. Number 6 is the garage door openers. They definitely could have put them in a better place. Number 7, the brake hold button up down here by the transmission. That would have really been nice. Number 8 is the lack of low-speed follow. So that's just a pain in the butt. Number 9 is the blind spot indicators. They definitely could have put those in a better spot. It's really out of your, I don't know, scan. Like, you can't see it very good. So number 10, I think that they should have put a window gate. Just kind of made that a little bit easier, especially since this shares most of the DNA with the Honda Pilot. Like, they sell enough of Honda Pilots and Passports that they could start upgrading some of these items. Anyways, hit that subscribe button, and you'll get notifications when I do new videos, stuff like that. So hit that like button too, helps me out. Hopefully you guys like these kind of owner reviews. This has 1,794 miles, so it's probably more than a normal car press reviewer would put on a vehicle. So they're gonna, owners are gonna catch those items like that faster than the car reviewers will, but usually. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.